Everybody, welcome back to the program. We are talking about neighborhood watch, and I want to mention something that Mary Lynn actually said at the break. 3 years ago, she was saying that there were only two neighborhood watch groups, and she credited, and I'm sure he's not going to sit out humble as he is. Chief Duplantis now was mentioning there are 20, and she says a lot of credit should go to him for that. And actually, as we were mentioning 20, it'll probably be 21 soon because you're talking about one more that is interested in getting involved with it. Also, the big national night out is August 2nd, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Jason, our producer, has the flyer that you guys put out for Wright Avenue. Talk about that a little bit.
This year, in the past 2 years, we had it at Wright Avenue Park. It's gotten so big, we're going to do it at Maple Avenue Park this year, August the 2nd, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. And it's a large park. We have enough room for a lot of people. We want to see you there, and lots of activities. We'll have food, we'll have music, we'll have entertainment, we'll have activities for the children, and I think just about every agency in our safety net, every agency that we depend on for our safety will be represented.
Now, this is no fee to do this, right?
Not at all.
You
not
just
at all.
Come and
just come.
What a great way to meet your neighbors, too, if you have not done that. What areas specifically? Wright Avenue, Maple, and what else?
Well, actually, anyone really that wants to come and learn, about crime prevention, protecting yourself and everything. But anywhere from like Southern, Jefferson Davis, McKinley, back over in there. We have people from all over that side of that area in town.
And we want to stress that even though you may have 20 or 21 groups involved in having neighborhood watch, it doesn't mean they're all going to be participating on August 2nd, right? You hope?
We got a good bit of them. We actually been working on a plan. We're going to try to have, I got office spread out at all of them. Last year, myself and Mr. Claude, we tried to make as many of them as we could, because you're talking only about a 2-hour span, and we got about 10, 15 groups meeting.
Yeah, we have 36 offices scheduled at this time that we're going to distribute throughout the 20 groups.
Very good. Ashley, if you can, maybe give us that information on Dumas, and I think Jason also has a graphic for that.
Ours is very similar to Miss Maryland's. We're going to have, actually, Kim's Playhouse is coming out for the kids. We're having hot dogs and chili because that's Orlando Williams' favorite food, so we have to do something for our councilwoman. And, we just got different little activities for the kids, but same thing, fire and safety information, to give out information from DARE, from ADAC, just different government agencies will be there to give out information to the public.
Very good.
So, and it's free, and we target the area of Leveron Street, Hobson, Nankin, Columbus.
And one thing I wanted to add, it's not just crime, and I think we were talking on the break, a lot of it, the neighborhood watch, what I've noticed is put a lot of the neighborhood watch people in contact with parish officials, nuisance abatement, it could be tall grass, abandoned structures, and so on. So it's actually cleaning the neighborhood up, and so it's not just crime.
Everything involves everything.
Right.
Very good. The phone lines lit up. Anything before we get to this, Chief? Because I don't want to go and then you never have a chance.
You can go to the phone lines. I mean, basically, I have some. We had 8 groups.
8 groups we met with this month.
8 groups last week.
That we met with last month here. June 6th, we met with the High Street Neighborhood Watch Group. Some of their concerns, of course, were Point Street and Barrow Street vehicles running red lights, stop signs. Patrol request was made and forwarded to Traffic Division as well as the shifts. We are currently working on that problem. At Point and Dunn, vehicles running stop signs during early morning hours. This is mostly people going to the hospital for work, to and from work, and we're asking that they be more mindful when they're passing through the communities that early in the morning, because there are joggers and walkers out in the early morning hours. Okay. June 7th was the Petrie Street Neighborhood Watch Group. The concerns we had there were dirt bikes being driven recklessly through the neighborhood. One of the traffic officers, Officer Mike Toops, located the dirt bike in question, cited the driver based on statements that we received from the neighborhood people that were at the meeting. Citation was issued for reckless operation. The dirt bike now is currently for sale, if you hadn't noticed, right at the foot of the Park Avenue Bridge.
Very good.
So it is effective, very effective.
And that's what what's happening is he's going in, he's getting the information, and he's actually at least making the proper contact, whether it goes to traffic.
I would have never known to let him do that, but actually, as he's saying it, it gives people ideas of those little things in the neighborhood that maybe you didn't know how to alleviate.
Correct.
He's
Problems,
doing. That's
exactly.
great.
And that's what
Yeah.
basically Neighborhood Watch does. It teaches them how to take care of their community themselves.
Great, great.
Okay, June 14th is the Dumas Neighborhood Watch, which the ladies just talked on. And their concerns, of course, are the juveniles out after curfew walking the street on the Leveron Street area on Hobson, net block. We have gunfire, occasionally gunfire. Not sure if it's in that particular area, but it's heard, and they call, and officers get out there. We try to get a quick response and take care of the problem for them. So
Very good.
That's one of the major things in that group. Bayou Towers Neighborhood Watch. There's a store at Park and Scott Lane where there are loiterers out in the parking lot as the elderly go in to and from the building. They're told that if they see anybody out there loitering, we have a private property enforcement form that the parish has between the narcotics agent, the city police, and the sheriff's office that we get signed by property owners, so we can go onto their property and enforce the loitering and the drinking outside in the parking lot, and that's been pretty effective as well.
Very good.
The Gazebo Neighborhood Watch Group, stop signs through the neighborhood. And if you notice, most of these groups are just, we're fortunate enough to say that it's just traffic problems, small traffic problems, not really major crime problems that we're having. So the groups are very effective, and we ask that they continue to call us, no matter how small a problem may seem.
Very good.
Okay. Wright Avenue. This was stop signs on Wright Avenue, and they're still being ran. We had a radar trailer requested. The radar trailer, Ms. Marilyn told me, was out there this week, and our traffic supervisor, Sergeant Daniel Boulanger, he monitors that situation on a day-to-day basis.
And one of the things I wanted to add about coming on HTV, that's one of my goals, is to address the public and let them know where our complaints are coming out of these groups to hopefully the public, if you are out there and you're a stop sign violator, hopefully you'll discontinue.
Well, I can also see where some of these meetings kind of snuff a problem out before it maybe could get to be a problem
Correct.
by you guys talking and such. What we'll do is we got the phones are lit up. We'll take a call, and hopefully we'll take a few calls this segment, but we do want to get to a couple now. Hello, you're on Bayou Time.
Staying with the plan, Gravois.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing today? This is Tricky Ricky.
Hey, Tricky Ricky, you got something for Chief to plan us?
Well, basically, I want to thank the chief and his department for doing the job they're doing and getting things around the Terrebonne Parish area, how they say that, well in hand.
Well, I got to tell you that just the comment he made on the data from 2009 to now is very encouraging, and I'm learning a lot with everything that's going on. And Tricky, I know you call up sometimes, and this is one time it's very positive, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, I want to congratulate the boys for doing their job, because me, I come from the old school. Browning, 12 gauge, friggin' over and under, that's me. But the neighborhood watch is the thing everybody needs to get into just because it's the right thing to do for their neighborhoods, like Chief DePlan said.
Right.
So I implore him, I implore anybody that wants to get in another group because it's positive. It's positive for the parish.
We do encourage you calling in now and making sure, we don't want you to be a vigilante and get yourself in danger, though.
Oh, no, I handle my business, like I said, old school. I'm not scared, me. Over and under. But regardless there, I just want to give me a shout out to the road dog, good old PJ.
All right, Tricky
All right,
Ricky.
well, y'all keep doing the fine job y'all doing at HPD because actually it's nice to know that you can call you guys and be protected.
Well, the one thing is, and I think this goes along with the whole neighborhood watch situation, you know faces and names now. You're not, it's not just, and if the council member comes in, it even makes it better, and you could talk to them face to face about some of your concerns and such.
But that's true too, because I should have went to these meetings a long time ago. But like I said, I dispensed my own justice. But yeah, I mean, it's a good thing because it does get the whole neighborhood aware of what's going on, and they know who to call, whether it be the HPD or the neighbor. Hey, look, they got somebody in your backyard. Hey, look, that's a good thing.
Yes, it is. Well, thank you.
I just want to congratulate y'all. Y'all just keep it up, bro.
All right, thanks, Ricky.
All right.
All right. The only thing is, we certainly don't encourage anybody going out and doing something that could either harm them or harm a situation that they don't even know maybe exactly what's going on.
Right. We don't want the neighbors to come out and put themselves in harm's way by approaching anybody that looks unsafe or suspicious in your area. Just pick up the phone, give us a call, give us a good clothing description, a vehicle description, or license information if it should be a vehicle.
It's almost like you said a little bit earlier, Sergeant Lyons, when you got the call and that's Ashley. You know, you get to know it
More of a personal basis with people. If they attend the meetings, you get to know people, they get to know the officers in the community, and that's basically what it's all about.
And actually, last couple of weeks, we had a resident, a neighborhood watch participant called us, reference to they seen a suspicious person tampering with some solar lights. It was on north side Homa subdivision, and come to find out the officers responded and did make an arrest on it. And there was another one on, I want to say, Knockingham Street area, on Leveron Street, that observed an individual. He was out, he exposed himself to a 7-year-old.
Really?
So he did call, and the officers were able to apprehend that individual. So it is working. It is working.
Ironically, those two groups, the solar lights was the Wright Avenue group, and the exposure was the Dooms group.
Very good. We've got the right people up here. Got to take another commercial break real quick. You folks on the phone, hold on. We'll be getting to you after this break.